Good evening, and welcome to another chapter of the laughatpat series. Tonight's story brings us here to the urban sprawl, the concrete jungle. Tonight, we learn about the noble wild tram. Luckily, this is a story of success, one of adaptation and perseverance. But to learn how the wild tram came to survive and thrive in the big city, we must first return to its natural habitat. The laughatpat team has traveled literally hours outside of the concrete jungle here to the wilderness to try to capture a few images of the last remaining unurbanized wild trams, and to document what these trams used to look like in their natural environment. What you are seeing now are the first images ever captured of the last remaining unurbanized wild trams in their natural environment. The noble wild tram once roamed the countryside and its forests freely, but as its natural habitat rapidly disappeared, it was forced to adapt to this new and perilous world. The wild tram, or Tramus ramus, comes from the train family. But unlike many other members of its family, the tram has been reclassified by scientists as urban wildlife. The truly remarkable part of the tram's adaptation has been the symbiotic relationship it has developed with the primates that also call this concrete jungle home. The tram gains power and energy from the primates who climb inside, taking advantage of the transportation and safety the tram provides. A delicate yet beautiful interspecies exchange. Another adaptation that has helped the tram to thrive in its new environment is its ability to camouflage itself. Here we see a tram hiding in plain sight as an airline company, pretending to be a supermarket, and finally, one of its greatest tricks, camouflaging as capitalism itself. The tram navigates around its newfound ecosystem, stopping to avoid herds of dangerous motor vehicles. The wild tram is a solitary creature, rarely socializing with other trams, instead choosing to spend its days moving about its concrete home alone. Because of this, trams rarely mate, and it is extremely rare to see a baby tram. Sadly, our natural habitats are disappearing at greater and greater rates every day, leaving it up to creatures like the wild tram to learn to adapt to these new urban environments or risk disappearing completely. That is, unless we act now. It is up to each and every one of us to not let the sun set on the unurbanized wild tram. If you want your children and grandchildren to be able to observe wild trams with their own eyes, join the fight today. Help to keep our trams wild by hitting subscribe now, and by liking and sharing this video using the hashtag #KeepOurTramsWild. Thank you and good night.